What is up, obscure mic people? Bark coming at you with something I had been waiting on for a very long time, thanks to Hank over at Free Podcast Tools, who broke the news on this device back in March of this year. It is the Shure MVX2U, which is a glorious this. It's a glorious this. I'll show it to you real quick. Very small, portable, compact, well-built. Fantastic little interface with just a USB-C port and a headphone jack on the back and a 48 volts phantom power little tiny red light that's off when it's not on. And again, very excited about this thing. It's kind of cliche to throw it on the SM7B, which it will power just fine. I'll show you. So here's the SM7B with the MVX2U. Being a little quiet, little bit of hiss, tiny bit, nothing crazy, very minimal. Back to the SM58. Just didn't want to be quite so super cliche and just use that. Let's go with the SM58, which will be the handheld that I open all other handheld mics up with. Thanks for everybody's comments. I think the NT1 will be the condenser that I open up condenser mics with in the future, like an introduction, like, hey, SM58, let's check out this other handheld, just so you can get an idea of what $100 versus whatever I do, blah, 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 MVX2U, all that good stuff. So 60 dB of gain here is the range. Again, USB-C and a headphone jack, latency-free monitoring, sounds great. The mic sounds like what the mic sounds like. And for that to be in this package, absolutely incredible. The only thing it comes with is a C-to-C cable, USB C-to-C, quick start guide, owner's manual. This thing has auto level mode. It's got processing DSP within the Shure Motive app, which I'll show you in a few minutes. It's just really freaking cool. And this may be the interface that replaces most interfaces for me, because I know everybody loves the Roadcasters and the big decks and this. Whoa, that's what she's. I know people like those things, but I'm minimalistic. Like, if I can get a good, solid sound out of something this small, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. $129 is what this is going to run. If you do want to grab this thing, please grab it from my affiliate link down below. It helps keep obscure mics going and helps me to get stuff like this in. They didn't send it to me. I'm not big enough for Shure to be sure about me. So I bought it myself, $129. Sweetwater's my preferred place. That and Amazon, which is the link down below. And let's get on with it a little bit. I'm going to show you a condenser mic on it real quick. Then we'll go to the Shure Motive app. But first, this interface is 24-bit, 48 kilohertz. The gain range is 60 dB. Plenty good. It does provide 48 volts of phantom power. The digital noise floor is negative 117 dBFS, and that's pretty much all they've got to say about this thing. Plenty good enough for me. 24-48, I'm good. Voice work, all that good stuff, I'm good with it. $129. If it was more expensive, I'd expect, a higher bit depth, all that good stuff, but it's not, so it's fine. $129. Plenty happy. Condenser time. Lewitt LCT240. You flick a switch on the DSP built in, powered by the MVX2U with phantom power, toggle on, toggle off digitally. No way to do it on the device. No big deal to me. That being said, back on the SM58, let's check out the software real quick. As you can see right here, I've got the software pulled up. You've got auto level or manual. Auto level, when you click into that, it's going to instantly switch everything over to auto level, which right now I'm on a near mic position setting, dark, neutral, bright. Let's go dark. And this is the dark on the auto level. And I hear a little noise on the auto level. Natural on the auto level. Bright on the auto level. Oh man, that is bright. The gain currently set to louder. I can toggle it over to normal. Doesn't really give me what I need though. Back over to louder. We can do far away, mic far away setting, bright, natural, dark, normal, louder. Got real loud there for a second. Presets. You can save, manage, all that good stuff. we don't really want to do auto level mode. I want to do manual mode. Presets, same thing. I can make condenser speech, dynamic speech. They've already got them set in here. Drop my gain down to 50. Looks like it turned on light compression, no high pass, limiters turned off. So you got those presets. You can monitor mix right here, playback, mic. Let's take the gain back to 52.5 where I had it. Let's go ahead and turn the compression from light to medium. So now you've got medium compression, and we can also go heavy compression here. Heavy compression. Let's go back to light for the sake of everything we're doing here. Turn our limiter back on just to be safe. High pass filter, 75 hertz. That made a weird noise in transition, but there's the high pass filter of 75 hertz. You know, I really don't love the SM58. It's fine. Not one of my favorites on my voice. 150 hertz high pass. Let's go back to off on that. Equalizer, you got a 4 or a 5 band equalizer, 100K or 100, 250, 1K, 4K, 10K. We can adjust that however we want, get a little bassier, get a little deeper, scoop it out if we want, brighten it up if we want, do a lot of things to just play with this. And a reset button. Gotta love that. Yeah, this is nice. This is good enough in my opinion. And it's pretty simple. You've got a lock button here that you can turn on to where you can't accidentally click anything. We got a notification bell for God knows what, I don't know. We can change between this and another Shure device if we have it. About, manage presets, preferences, launch on startup. We'll probably want to go ahead and do that. Keep the window on top. I don't know if we want to do that. Automatically send, language, all that good stuff. So I will probably be using this primarily, seriously. Like, I've got a podcast I work with that wants some gear, and I'm helping them out with the Vocaster 2. Great device, but I'm moving, and I don't think anybody's going to be in this studio with me anytime soon because I'm going to live in BFE. And if you don't know what that means, I can't help you. But I'm going to live very far away from civilization because that's what I want and who I am. So one person, remote podcasts, this device is probably going to be the standard for me at the moment. Not saying it's like the best ever, but it's me. This is me. This is exactly me. If they could do this with an SD card that also records for on the go, my God, perfect device. But I'll take what I can get, and I like what I get in this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to say one more thing about the app here. Sadly, even though there's a Shure Motive app for Android and iOS, the Shure Motive app currently, and I hope this is just currently, does not really work with this device. Now, you can use this device. You can set the gain in manual on your computer. You can turn off phantom power if you want to use a dynamic. And this does memorize everything you last had on it, I believe. Let's find out. It's loading real quick. Pretty sure it's going to memorize everything that I had on it before. 52.5 dB, phantom power off. Yes. So you can use this with a mobile phone or a tablet, but you're going to want to set up the mic in the app first because you can't control it with the Motive app from the App Store. It doesn't work. It won't do anything, but when you plug this in, it will. So if you have it set to a certain thing beforehand, it'll work. Now, that is the only downside I see to this device. I assume Shure is going to make an update for the mobile app eventually to where you can use this with that. I hope so. I'm telling you now, Shure, a phone and a tablet powers it just fine. So all you have to do is update your mobile app, and this thing gains a crap ton more functionality. Shure MVX2U, already one of my favorite devices. I absolutely love the fact that this thing is this small and does this much. Game changer for me, the minimalist audio guy. Game changer. On the BB-SAR. Listen, it's $129. I'm going to give it a 10 right off the bat. I know I hand them out like candy anymore, but it's a must buy if you value minimalistic and not expensive options that still have DSP, that can power an SM7B, that can do the Tango 3, that can rhyme a lot like me. The Shure MVX2U just kind of kicks ass. I love it. Like, when I saw that it was coming out, I couldn't imagine how it could be bad, because Shure is pretty good. The original X2U, not the greatest, but it was pretty solid for its time. This is a proper update, and a fantastic update at that. You don't even need XLR cables, folks. You don't need them anymore. Plug this into your mic. You're good to go. That's all I got for you guys. Pretty pumped about this. Even aesthetically, it's pure metal. The Shure logo is not ridiculous. Like, you can't see it unless you shine light on it. Fantastic job, Shure. Absolutely fantastic job. MVX2U's out of here. Bark's out of here. The studio is going to look a lot different in the coming months, by the way. It's getting a redo because it's getting moved to the country. Down out to the country. Sorry. I hate country music. Sorry if you like it. I like mimicking it, but just twangy twang. Skewer mics. Peace out.